So welcome back. We'll be starting with the next topic, that is brand extension. Okay. I hope you are able to see the screen. I've shared it that says brand extension, Unit 4, Growing and Sustaining Brand Equity. Okay. So let's start. What is brand extension? You are all aware because अभी इतने टाइम से हम लोग ब्रांड का पढ़ रहे हैं. You know what is brand extension. It's basically the use of an established brand name in new product categories. That means they are already there, but you are adding in something new. ठीक है? This new category to which the brand is extended can be related, or it may not be related to the existing product categories. So whenever we are having a successful brand, it will help any organization to launch a new product, a new category easily, because you don't have to, because your parent company is there which takes care of everything. Whenever you are launching a new brand, it is just an extension, right? That is called brand extension. ठीक है? जैसे नाइक का हो गया, कोको कोला के न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, डव के देयर सो मेनी न्यू रेंज, दे कैन कम अप विद समथिंग न्यू ऑल्सो. डव सैनिटाइजर they can come up with. So that is called a brand extension, which is already a customers, they are already loyal to your brand. They may not find it difficult to try your new product. ठीक है? So they may they may accept your brand very easily. That's why it's very important to have brand extension for already existing brands. So extending a brand outside its core product can be sometime beneficial, sometime it may fail also. So we'll talk about both the situation here. Sometime when they had been very successful, sometime they have fall flat. People have not accepted them upfront. Totally पूरा फेल हो गए बड़े बड़े ब्रांड्स. एंड इट इज़ नॉट लाइक इट इज़ लाइक फॉर स्मॉल ब्रांड्स. समटाइम इट्स फॉर द बिग ब्रांड्स. दे हैव फेल्ड मिजरेबली इन सर्टेन सिचुएशन. ठीक है? सो when it is beneficial, then it helps in evaluating the product category. It helps in finding more opportunities. It identifies the resource requirement, lowers its risk, and it also adds to the relevance of the brand and also appeal of the brand. ठीक है? Now brand extension can be applied to different product category. Google का core business क्या था? It's a search engine, but it has attached its name with new product like Google Wallet, Google Pay, the tap to pay app. So many things. So Colgate का what is their core business? It's basically toothpaste and toothbrushes, right? Now they have also started with Colgate, shaving cream, Colgate, Colgate mouthwash. So they shifted from their core business to something new also. They tried. So Wipro also, which was originally into computer, it extended into shampoo, then powders and soap. So this is how you can extend your brand. Mars जो था, it's a famous chocolate, but then ice cream came, chocolate dream came, all. ठीक है ना? ये सब होता है brand extension. And there are many examples in the market. You can see like Dettol का. अभी आप इस picture में ही देख लो. Dettol was basically an antiseptic liquid. Originally it came with that antiseptic liquid which used to come in a bottle, right? Okay, ऐसे करके था. But then it came with Dettol bath soap. One second, why it is not writing? Then Dettol antiseptic cream, Dettol pain relief spray, Dettol adhesive bandage, Dettol liquid hand wash, then Dettol shaving cream, Dettol sanitizer. So this is called a very good example of brand extension. ठीक है? Now let's move ahead. One more. Canon का. Sometime it could be a product extension, sometime it could be a brand extension. ठीक है? अभी product में ही different types of cameras. ठीक है ना? That is called product extension. Sometime it is brand extension. For example, यहाँ पे आपका डिफरेंट स्टाइल्स हो गए, ये आपका फोटो कॉपियर हो गया, ये स्कैनर हो गया, ठीक है ना, ये फैक्स मशीन हो गया. सो दीज आर डिफरेंट, दीज आर ब्रांड एक्सटेंशन एंड दीज आर प्रोडक्ट एक्सटेंशन. प्रोडक्ट में प्रोडक्ट एक ही चीज़ है, दिस इज़ वन बट डिफरेंट टाइप्स. ये दीज आर different things. This is a photocopier, this is a scanner, this is a fax machine. So this is how it has come. Okay, now what are the examples? As I told you, sometime brand extension may fall flat totally, they fail miserably. Even with the very very renowned brand it has happened. Okay, I'll tell you. These are the three examples which are very classic. One, new Coke versus the old classic Coke. So in 1980s, Coca-Cola, tried to have they tried a new stunt. They wanted, that taste was the only factor that consumer they cared about. So they were wrong this time. So the time and money spent on research of a new Coca-Cola could not, was well received by the consumers at that time, because they had an attachment with the old classic Coke. They did not like the new flavor. Okay, they did not could not relate to the new taste. So the Coca-Cola could not evaluate that deep emotional attachment which actually the consumer had for the old classic Coke. So the new Coke actually failed miserably. So they had to scrap the new Coke and go back to the old classic one. So this is one of the example, and you will find this as a case study on the Google itself. You will find lot of information on this new Coke versus the old Coke. In 1980s mein they started with this experiment, but they again went back to the old one because they found that it is not going well with the consumers taste. Second was rasna drink hai na. So it was basically a रसना का जो ड्रिंक है, इट्स बेसिकली फ्रूट जूस, सॉफ्ट ड्रिंक, ठीक है, कंपनी. बट it used to have those sherbet type of, you just mix that powder, make a drink, and it was doing very well with the people. But they experimented again similarly on the same manner जैसे कोक ने किया. So they wanted to make it now fizzy. रसना को they wanted to make fizzy, but whereas in originally the taste of rasna was not that. It was basically a meetha sherbet. It had no fizz in that. But then when they experimented with fizzy fruit drink called ORAN JOLT, the brand was not able to do well. And because ORAN JOLT used some preservatives and which were not going well with the consumers. So it didn't basically do well with the consumers. And because consumers were not able to relate with that rasna had come up with something which is fizzy, which has got preservatives. So and also ORAN JOLT also needed to be refrigerated, because a rasna drink was not supposed to be, you can make it and have it. So it faced some criticism from the consumers. So, and also ORAN JOLT had a shelf life which was only for 3 or 4 weeks. So it has to be consumed before that. Whereas rasna ka packet was something we can make any time. You have that powder, you just have to mix it in water and serve. Put some ice cubes in a glass and then just serve it. So it could not go well with the consumers. So it also had though this was a good brand extension because they are already into the drink and they wanted to have another taste, but people did not like it. So it's all about how people perceive something. It also is same with the movies also. आप movies में बहुत सारा कुछ आप सोचते हो कि star cast is important, story is important. Sometimes something will not go well with the the production, and afterwards maybe people may like some movies, but at that time during release and all, people may not like it. Same is with the brand extension also. So who is the king? Consumer is the king. They decide whether the product will be a hit or a miss. Similarly, box office pe a movie is a hit or a miss is basically, it's a consumers, it's the people who watch the movie, they decide. Sometimes very good movies, they may become, they may go flop, and sometimes very stupid movies, they become hit. So same is the case with the products also, brand extensions also. Okay, you never know how public is going to take it. So another third example here is Cadbury high-end chocolate versus instant mashed potatoes. Now Cadbury's, you know that Cadbury's are into chocolates, you know, and afterwards, you know, they thought they will have some extension. They started having instant, mashed potatoes, you know, thing, which was a low-end food product. So it was not surprising that people did not like this idea of Cadbury to get into instant mashed potato things, and it failed miserably there also. So Smash was the name of that thing. Smash Cadbury potato chips, and potato mashed food. So people did not like that idea. So it was, basically कहीं बहुत आप ऊंचे से जगह पे हो, and suddenly you are just falling from, you know, क्योंकि people could relate Cadbury's to only chocolate. आप इतने अच्छा हाई फ्लेवर देने के बाद mashed potatoes पे if you want to, you know, jump and basically तो फिर क्या होगा? People will not like it. So it was a failure again. These are the examples of failed brand extension, and there are many examples. I'm just quoting 3 here because don't want to get more into it, but you can find for your own sake, because once you are into brand management, you can have as many case studies with you, because it is going to help you. And don't be afraid of failures. Sometimes, you know, your brand extension may fail, but you learn something from that. Don't try to attach your emotion कि अरे मेरा brand extension fail हो गया. Try something new afterwards. That is how it is in life also. You know, अगर आपका कोई एक venture fail होता है, stop it, then go ahead, go and start with something new. Be creative all the time. कि एक fail हुआ तो मैं आगे try नहीं करूँगा, that is not going to serve you. Okay, so this is how these brands are still there. RASNA is still there, Coke is also there, Cadbury is still there. They're one of the ventures failed, that doesn't mean they failed. They still are trying for new brand extensions. Maybe somebody would be some of the brand extension could become a hit also. Okay, this is now what are the advantages. Advantages ये हैं कि consumers, they can easily relate to the new product because they know the whole brand, right? So they have their prior experience with the brand, so they can easily relate. I will write it for you here. Okay. My throat is aching so much, I don't know why. Anyways, number 1, consumers can easily relate to the brand. I'm not writing the whole sentence, you can relate to the existing brand. Alright, second point is, now the successful extension helps in the, अगर एक successful extension हो गया, it will help in having more extension, और extension करने में easy हो जाता है, ठीक है ना. Then third is the parent brands can gain the interest of customers. Sometime extension से क्या होता है, the parent sometime extension can win back those customers who have left the brand. Those customers who are now not loyal, who have left the brand. समझ लो, ऐसे ही लिख देती हूँ, have left the brand. ठीक है. Now again, next point is, the brands get better recognition. ठीक है. Sometime because of the extension क्या होता है, you get better recognition, ठीक है, in the market through the launch of a new product. ठीक है. Then you also have the readiness of the consumer to switch to a new product because of their prior experience with the brand. the readiness to switch switch to brand extension. ठीक है. Then we have the expenses जो आपको labeling में you know what, it's economical. Well, I'll write it economical because you know your expenses which you know make on labeling, packaging, branding, ये सब reduce हो जाते हैं ना. लेबलिंग सब कुछ तो आपका ऑलरेडी एक ब्रांड ने किया हुआ है. ठीक है. ब्रांडिंग भी नहीं करने की ज़रूरत है, ऑलरेडी द वर्क इज़ डन. ठीक है ना. ऑल दीज एक्सपेंसेस दे आर रिड्यूस्ड. देन द लॉन्चिंग ऑफ अ कैंपेन विल बी लेस कॉस्टली सिंस इट विल रिक्वायर no introduction of both the brand and the product because already people they know about it, so the full attention can be given to the new product. ठीक है. Then wholesalers and retailers, you don't need to convince them, they already know your brand. Coke, if it comes with a new brand, no wholesaler or retail will ever say no to that, though it is a later you know understanding whether the brand extension fails or whether it is very successful. But then in the initial no wholesaler or retailer will object to it. ठीक है ना. So these are the advantages of brand extension. ठीक है. Now what are the limitation? See, advantage तो है, limitation भी उतने ही है. There are chances that consumers no longer associated with the brand or with the particular extension that you are you know having. ठीक है. But so this is called, they may call it a brand dilution कि आपने तो उसको ख़राब ही कर दिया जो ब्रांड, जैसे कैडबरीज का उन्होंने they came up with a mashed potato, that was called a brand dilution, so they may not like it. This is one of the limitation. ठीक है. So one is brand dilution. ठीक है. If the extension is done too far, which is not appropriate category, in an appropriate category, the brand may lose the category credibility. Sometimes they lose their credibility also in case they are not done well. ठीक है. Then brand extension may result in the spoiling of the image, spoiling of the image of the brand. ठीक है. Next is the brand can have 2 or more related categories. There is possibility that the product in the particular category makes profit at the cost of another. So it, in the same brand, there is one brand can become more successful, the other brand you know at the cost of that it will be able to generate revenues at the cost of the other product in the same brand. ठीक है. Now through the brand extension, the company loses a chance of creating a new and innovative identity for the product. ठीक है. Because brand extension है तो उसमें आपका product new तो नहीं है ना. So आप you are losing one opportunity where you could have created a new product. But looking at this other advantages, so this limitation is least significant, you can say. So what are the different types of brand extension? ठीक है. One is called line extension. लाइन एक्सटेंशन, जैसे कि मैंने बोला आपको पहले ही फोटोग्राफ दिखाया था, जैसे किसका था वो, दैट वाज कोक का. ठीक है ना. सो व्हेन द सेम ब्रांड इज यूज्ड टू लॉन्च अ प्रोडक्ट इन अ डिफरेंट वे, इट इज कॉल्ड अ लाइन एक्सटेंशन. ठीक है. बाय लाइन एक्सटेंशन वी मीन दैट देयर इज अ स्लाइट वेरिएशन टू द एग्जिस्टिंग ब्रांड. ठीक है. अमूल ने लॉन्च किया कंडेंस मिल्क विच इज़ द एक्सटेंशन ऑफ द मिल्क. ठीक है. अमूल ने बटर लॉन्च किया विच इज़ अगेन रिलेटेड टू द मिल्क प्रोडक्ट ओनली. ठीक है ना. सो हेड एंड शोल्डर क्या करता है, अपना शैम्पू, डिफरेंट टाइप्स के शैम्पू फॉर डैमेज्ड हेयर, ब्लैक हेयर, ये यू नो फॉर हेयर फॉल. सो दैट इज़ कॉल्ड लाइन एक्सटेंशन. मीन्स द एक ही लाइन में जा रहे हैं. सो it indicates that you are just trying to have go in one direction. What is product extension? Now, extension means when the company uh, launches a new category itself, entirely a new product. That is called a product extension. Just a Colgate company, first it's used to make only toothbrush and toothpaste. Similarly, Dettol, it used to make only antiseptic liquid. Then they start with having Colgate shaving cream. Similarly, Dettol shaving cream, soap. Dettol started with soap also, and so many things, sanitizers. So that is called product extension. So hence the customers who are already using Colgate paste or Dettol, they know they will definitely try the new products also, because that company has made name for itself. Dettol and Colgate, they've already there. They will not mind getting into new product itself. A soap, Dettol soap was very welcome when it came. Dettol shaving cream also, Dettol sanitizer. Definitely, if in the market you have to go and pick sanitizer, Lux sanitizer ke comparatively, you will be definitely more interested in Dettol sanitizer, because you know what was the basic product which Dettol came up with. That was antiseptic. That means killing of the germs, right? I mean, Lux ka sanitizer is for beauty, not for killing the germs. So for hand washing, definitely you will prefer a Dettol sanitizer. Okay? The third is extension of the customer, franchisee. That means based on the customer group, the product range is extended. Okay? So this type of extension basically targets a specific group of customers. For example, Johnson's and Johnson company, it focused on products which were baby used by baby. So what they did, they started with the extension of customer franchisee. They opened up all those products which were related to babies, like Johnson's and Johnson's वो उसको क्या बोलते हैं, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, Johnson's and Johnson's powder, soaps, and Pampers. I don't know what is their name. Basically, toilet pads जो होते हैं बच्चों के होते हैं. So they all came up with this, and you can open up a franchisee also. Now next is extension of company expertise. Sometimes brand extension does not need to open a franchisee. It does not need to extend the product list also, or in the line also. Sometimes only expertise can be given. Okay? The company launches product category that make use of the same name. Samsung launches many products like washing machine, mobile, refrigerator. Similarly, Honda offers Honda cars, Honda genset, Honda scooter, Honda lawn mowers. So that is because Honda is very good with that, no? With their machines, and also the people were able to understand that if they are into, they are expert in these field, right? Samsung is expert in having electronic machines, washing machines, so they will definitely be able to do very well when they come into refrigeration also. Similarly, Honda, when they have got good machine, cars, they will definitely their genset will be good. So they are extending their company expertise into new areas. Okay? Product form extension. When a brand is launched in a different form, totally, that is called product form. That is called different form, product form. So if a different product form is within an entirely different product category, for example, Amul milk extended to Amul condensed milk or Amul butter, okay? So that is called product form extension. Company product extension का क्या मतलब हुआ? So Colgate dental cream, Colgate toothbrush, Gillette razor, Gillette aftershave. So ये सब होते हैं जिसको कहते हैं companion product, जो एक दूसरे से related है. Companion product extension. Nowadays, extension in the form of companion products are very popular. रीज़न इज़ बिकॉज कंज्यूमर व्यू बोथ प्रोडक्ट जॉइंटली. आपने अगर डेंटल क्रीम लिया है तो डेफिनेटली यू विल ऑल्सो बी लुकिंग फॉर टूथब्रश, राइट. इफ़ यू हैव बॉट अ जिलेट रेजर, डेफिनेटली यू विल बी बाइंग आफ्टर शेव ऑल्सो. और अगर आपके पास जिलेट का ही आफ्टर शेव है तो डेफिनेटली कंपेनियन बन गया ना. अगर आपने सपोज शैम्पू लिया है कर्ली गर्ल रूटीन वेयर यू वांट टू सेट योर हेयर वेरी कर्ली, यू हैव वन शैम्पू कर्ली बी ब्लंट का, बट अगर उसके साथ आपका उसका बी ब्लंट का ही आपको जेल भी मिल जाता है एंड इन उसमें बी ब्लंट का ही आपको कर्ली गर्ल रूटीन में क्या कहते हैं शैम्पू भी मिल जाता है, हेयर ऑयल भी मिल जाता है विच हेल्प्स इन द रिटेनिंग ऑफ द कर्ल्स इन योर हेयर. So that means you are having a companion product extension. So people who were to buy your shampoo for curly hair will definitely look for all those companion which are actually needed for having those curly hair. So this is called companion product extension. Okay. Now let's see सक्सेसफुल ब्रांड एक्सटेंशन कौन कौन से थे. एक तो डव का हुआ. डव का मैंने आपको बताया भी, इट मेनली स्टार्टेड विद सोप्स, बट नाउ इट हैज़ एक्सटेंडेड टू मैनी प्रोडक्ट्स लाइक शैम्पू हो गया. 1 second, लेट मी राइट इट फॉर यू. इट स्टार्टेड विद सोप्स बट नाउ इट हैज़ शैम्पू, ठीक है, डिओड्रेंट, देन बॉडी वॉश, देन से ना ये सब नई नई चीज़ें आ गई. डव ने कर लिया. ना आदिदास, यू आर अवेयर दैट इट स्टार्टेड इट्स ब्रांड एज स्पोर्ट्स शूज़, राइट. हाउ नाउ इट इज़ ऑल्सो इनटू different types of footwear, not only sports shoes but also different types of footwears, then t-shirts, then shorts, right, clothings में आ जाएगा ना. then also Adidas के watches आ गए, accessories में आ गए ना, watches, accessories, basically if I write accessories that would be better, right. so accessories and also some sports material. so how they extended and they were very successful in this. Titan का for example, the company started with the watches, ठीक है. now it has also jewelry, it has also eyewear, it has also leather products. so these are very successful brand extension. 3 of them I have just mentioned. okay, now let me talk about, sorry, I'll have to write here only because I'll erase everything from the screen. And strategies of brand extension. First you have to shift the form. These are the strategies. आपको shift करना है form को. Then you can transfer a component, ठीक है. You can transfer a benefit. Should I write it or a component, transfer a benefit, then leverage. sometime leveraging के कई सारे points आ जाएंगे. leverage a customer base, then leverage a celebrity expertise, then leverage an expertise, only expertise, ठीक है. then we have companion product, जैसे मैंने बताया आपको. ठीक है. then we have इसमें leverage में एक और आ जाएगा, leverage a lifestyle, ठीक है. ये हो गया. कितने पॉइंट्स हो गए? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 हो गए. आई थिंक इतने ही है. देन leverage में celebrity lifestyle, उसका ऑलमोस्ट सेम ही है. देन change the name, change the game by changing the brand image, ठीक है. so these are the different strategies. all right, I think that's all for today. I thought I will be able to take the whole session, but then I'll wind up my lecture here only. That was all about brand extension. Okay. In my next lecture, I will be talking about how to manage brand over time. Okay.